talk things over before third down. To the left side, and Adams has it. Inside the 20. And he will score. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Commanders. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First down for Aaron. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good for a Packers.
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30. And another first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Here comes 2nd and 4. On the shotgun, it's Aaron. Got a man downfield. It's Davante. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 42 yards. Here's Gibbs. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And this time, he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw, here's Keenum. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Keenum. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing, Keenum. And And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Rodgers on first down. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Packers going to use their final timeout now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A-Rod now to throw on first down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll be second down. From the gun, Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we're at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This one taken at the 10. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He's going to have a Packers first down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and that will lead to a second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Now Gibbs. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing, Rodgers on the run to the right. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Packers.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Keenum looking to throw. Now a work, and he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
Rodgers to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Rodgers. Left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Moving outside the pocket. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Here's a big one. This third down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Now Rodgers. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Commanders 14.
So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Keenum. In trouble, and down he goes. Khalil Mack getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Now Keenum. Open man. Downfield, it is Adams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Here's Keenum. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Running for the tie. And he will get in. The two-point conversion works, and we might be headed to overtime.
Graham Gano is set to kick off.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth, as the kickoff comes. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's first down. Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. To throw is Rodgers. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. A return now from the 4.
The Packers take over first down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Frankie Luvu on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8. Now a first throw here in overtime. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. That pass play good for 22. First down, Packers.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A huge play there in overtime. 41 yards.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
First down for Aaron. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That is caught at the 3. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
And now a very bold call here in overtime. They're going to go for 2 to try to make it an 8-point lead. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Moving to his right. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Keenan. He's going to look deep for Adams. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45. So, it's a win for the Packers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.